We've been waiting for this day for a long time. The snowmelt has finally progressed enough and we can ride our bikes in the mountains again. On today's long and epic tour, we first ride a great and fast trail with fantastic views along the mountain slopes. After covering quite some distance without much elevation loss, we head down to the valley on steep and technical trails. Join us on what is going to be an awesome tour.
Epic view. Oh, yes.
We started our tour in Leukobad with a 900 meter or 3000 foot climb. There's a gondola that could have conveniently taken us to the trailhead. The catch was that it only runs in the summer season, which officially only starts a month from now. Upon arriving at the top, after what was a 2-hour climb, we took a well-deserved break. From here, there are 2 trail options: the torrent trail, which we intend to ride, and the purpose-built mountain bike flow trail. The flow trail looked really tempting, so we couldn't resist and ride the first few meters. It's really well built and the jumps are easy to clear. We will definitely be back for this one, but on this day we had other plans. So after getting a short taste, we pushed our bikes back up and headed for the torrent trail. This is the torrent trail. It runs along the mountain slope and alternates between uphill and downhill, only very gradually losing elevation. We were pleasantly surprised that there was virtually no snow at all. Only a couple of weeks ago, I completely misjudged the snow situation and ended up with a lot of snow riding. But on this day, it seemed we were in the clear.
Wow. This is some really epic stuff here. Panoramas, fantastic. The trail is really nice, really smooth, perfect conditions. I mean, oh, we're so lucky. Let's go. Windy. I can already see the trail going down the side. It looks epic. Really nice trail.
As I said, it's not all downhill. There are some steep climbs as well.
Wow.
Since we already had 1000 meters or 3000 foot of climbing behind us and still a lot of riding ahead of us, we decided not to overdo it and rather walk when it got really steep. We were not here to race, but rather have a good time and enjoy the ride and the beautiful scenery. That said, sometimes you just have to accept the challenge.
Nice. Achtung, links. Oh.
This short section is not really difficult, but definitely not as easy as it looks on camera.
Yeehaw!
And so we continued along the mountainside, sometimes downhill, sometimes uphill, but always accompanied by the beautiful scenery.
Wow.
The descent to this little hamlet nested deep in the valley was one of my favorite parts of the tour. Such a beautiful place. After getting a little bit lost in the hamlet, searching for a path down, and a short but very fast ride along the stream, the general direction changed from downhill to uphill.
Nice.
It had been more than 5 hours since we began our tour, and we started to feel tired. I always find climbing on trails to be much more taxing than climbing on, say, a fire road with a regular gradient.
Always up and down, and it's quite exhausting, to be honest. Down again. Wow.
But after taking a bit of a longer break, we tackled the last meters of altitude and reached a point where the character of our tour radically changed. A total of 1,300 meters or 4,000 foot of descent straight down to the valley floor was ahead of us. There were a ton of trails to choose from for the descent. Our first choice turned out not to be too great, as it was quite a wide trail without major challenges. But after that, we had more luck and it got really steep and technical.
Holy shit. This is some pretty crazy stuff down here. Steep, and there's dust over the rocks, which makes them really slippery. Yes. Wow. Epic view. Wow.
This is a really tricky section. Having been here before, I knew that it is possible to ride all of it, but actually doing it is another story. We stayed for a while to practice, but ultimately decided that it probably wasn't the ideal time after such a long tour and continued onwards.
This is some really difficult stuff here. I had the two extremes today. The easy one, the beginning, and now I'm at the edge of what I can ride. Nice. Rough stuff down here. Oh, awesome stuff here. Fuck!
Thankfully, I only got a couple of light bruises.
Careful now, don't want to crash again. It's never fun when you crash. Whoa, exposed. This is an awesome trail, but I need to ride a bit careful now. Ah. Oh. Nice.
If you enjoyed this video, check out my bike tour over the Kisten Pass. The Kisten Pass is a remote mountain pass only accessible on foot or on a mountain bike. The video is linked on the left side. Thanks for watching and goodbye.